Hello children, Sujata Miss is here with another video for class 10 ICSE board. Now in this video, I'll introduce topographical map with you. Topographical map is something which is very interesting and very interesting, and I feel it is very like scoring as well. If you want, you can score full 10 out of 10. Now what is a topographical map? Very important. Topographical map, it is a large scale map, and this large scale map, it shows both natural as well as man-made features. Now what do you mean by large scale map? Large scale map means a small area of land is shown in a bigger space. So definitely it is very detailed. A small area is shown in a bigger space. And what do they show? They show both natural and man-made features. Now in order to show natural and man-made features, the topographer, the surveyors, they have to use certain conventional symbols and certain conventional colors. That is known as the key or index of the topographical map. Now, topographical map, the most important thing, that is the first thing that you should know, is what is a scale. Now, scale, it is a ratio of the distance between two places on the map and the actual distance between same two places on the ground. Scale, it is a ratio of the distance between two places on the map, and that two places on the map is representing what? The actual distance of the same two places on the ground. And there are three types of scale. Verbal scale, that is always written in words. In all the topo sheets, it will see it is written 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. That means 2 centimeter on a topographical map represents 1 kilometer on the ground. Next is linear scale. It is a scale which is drawn and where each division is 2 centimeter of your geometry scale, which is representing 1 kilometer on the ground. And third scale is representative fraction. Now how much is representative fraction? 1 is to 50,000. Here, how do we explain it or how do we read it? It is a ratio where 1 unit on the map represents 50,000 units on the ground. Children, I am not writing either centimeter, meter, feet, inch, nothing. I am saying 1 unit is representing 50,000 units on the ground. Since we are not using any specific unit, therefore this scale is universally accepted. Okay, so 1 unit, that means 1 is the numerator, and this 1 unit is distance on the map, and 50,000 unit, that's a denominator, and this 50,000 is representing the distance on the ground. So children, this is a topographical map. You can see the map number here is G43S7, and we can see there are 3 scales. One, the scale written in words. If you see carefully, it is the scale written in words. 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. And that is the statement scale. The other scale is the linear scale. You can see carefully, children, this division, this first division, it is 0. Now from 0 to 1 is 1 kilometer, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. 7 kilometers on the ground, and from 0 to 1, this 1 kilometer is represented by 2 centimeter on the scale. 2 centimeter on the scale. And the third scale is 1:50,000. That is representative function. Representative fraction. 1 unit on the map represented by 50,000 unit on the ground. And one more thing, children, in order to show all these features, we have to use certain conventional colors and symbols. So this key will be given to you, and by the time you practice and you get ready for your board examination, by the time you will see that you have already learnt the symbols. If not, the topographical sheet that will be provided to you, this index will be given to you. Now, one thing I want to ask you, children, why these symbols or these colors? We are always using the word conventional. We are using this word conventional because these colors and symbols are accepted internationally. Okay, so I feel topographical map sheet is very interesting. I have just introduced one small topic today, that is what is scale. Definition, definitely it comes. Scale is a ratio between the distance of two places on the map and the corresponding distance between the same two places on the ground. There are 3 types of scale. One is verbal, that is the scale written by words, which is 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. The other one is linear, it is the scale which is drawn, and where again our geometry scale 2 centimeter represents 1 kilometer on the ground. And third is representative fraction, which is 1:50,000. Now 1:50,000, how do we read? 1 unit on the map represents 50,000 units on the ground. And a very common question, which is the most universally accepted scale? It is representative fraction. And why? Because representative fraction has got no definite units. Thank you, children.